So I'm sure that he ain't gonna change. He's gonna be who he is, and again, he don't bother me. I don't think 2 seconds about none of that because he's not on my level. You know what I mean? It's like he's not talking about business. You know what I mean? It's just giving his opinion, trying to promote his son. I don't agree with. Floyd told me many years, probably go 25 years ago, that what kind of person he was. But initially, I'm just being honest, I didn't believe him. I had to see it for myself. Yeah. And my description of him, he's a horrible.
Leonard Ellerbe has revealed shocking news. In a new interview, the longtime Mayweather Promotions executive spoke openly and shared details that put Floyd under pressure and exposed private money problems that were never meant to be public. Ellerby said the rumors about unpaid debts and possible bankruptcy are true. He explained that the same financial pressure that kept Floyd in Dubai last year has returned and is now raising serious questions about how deep the trouble really goes.
55 cars, 40 girlfriends.
Well, actually,
you're a billionaire now, right? Come on, let's salute this billionaire on stage.
But how many years ago you was broke? When I say broke, you ain't have a lot of money, you was just...
The way Ellerby shared everything immediately created a new idea among fans. Many started asking if this was payback against the man who pushed him out of power. Was he being honest, or was it personal? Think back to last year, when Gervant said Floyd could not leave Dubai. That statement now appears to be true. The belief was that Floyd was allowed to leave only after agreeing to clear what he owed within 12 months. If that deadline was missed, he would need to return to Dubai to resolve the issue again. When the interviewer asked Ellerby about Floyd finances today, he tried to avoid the topic at first. But the host kept pushing, saying a clear answer could end the rumors and finally show the real situation.
Which he's done a good job thus far. But then sometimes there's a line that you cross with some of the things and you turn some people off.
Ellerby went even further and said Floyd could not gather the money on time and was forced to travel back to the Middle East to fulfill the promise he made. The timing caught attention because it matched a rush of headlines talking about acclaimed multi-million-dollar New York property issues with high-end jewelers and growing questions around taxes. Ellerby rejected the idea that Floyd quietly escaped. He said the pressure overseas is much heavier than what people notice at home. He stated that problems with several jewelry companies and unresolved tax matters are still active. According to Ellerby, Dubai is where the situation becomes far more serious, with debts reaching extreme levels. And once that is settled, he believes Floyd will return to face any legal problems still waiting for him.
What is it about him that's
He's always been jealous of Floyd. He's always been jealous of Floyd. And if that ain't obvious, I don't know what it is.
In a statement that surprised many, Leonard Ellerbe said his exit from Mayweather Promotions was due to what he called serious financial problems and long-term poor management. He said staying was no longer possible for him. He admitted the decision was painful, but felt forced to step away. Ellerby explained that Floyd repeated mistakes affected him personally, and after dealing with the consequences again and again, he finally reached his limit. He said he could not keep taking responsibility for choices he never made, especially when he believed the same issues had gone on for far too long.
Today, I ran all the way in here.
Why?
Because I couldn't even buy a bus ticket.
That's crazy.
But you still had 55 cars.
No, I don't.
What happened?
Well, I bought myself some crack.
Dang.
And then more.
Once those comments began spreading, the internet reacted fast. Viewers flooded the comment section with their own ideas about how everything may have fallen apart. One supporter said the real issue could be spending habits. They explained that many famous figures struggle after their careers slow down because of risky choices and expensive lifestyles. The same person also suggested that Floyd may appear richer than he really is, since his image has always been built around extreme wealth. Another viewer focused on the Dubai situation and disagreed with the idea that he was fully stuck. They said usually only one passport is restricted and travel can still happen. The fan added that passport disputes in that region are not rare and guessed that Floyd could be dealing with someone whose power reaches far beyond what most people expect.
That's just something I don't get into. Floyd's a legend in this sport. He's accomplished everything in the sport, beat everybody's TBE.
More voices joined in as people tried to understand why the trip happened at all. A third commenter said there could be several reasons behind it. One idea involved money investigations, while another rumor pointed to a casino issue. They suggested credit may have been given, losses added up, and an attempt to leave without settling the amount caused officials to block the exit until it was fixed. Then the trolls showed up with no filter. One laughed at Floyd for showing luxury online, while supposedly facing heavy debts in private, saying the famous nickname about wealth no longer matched. They claimed he spent money on image, fun, and excess, and said those choices may have led powerful figures to demand repayment. In their dramatic view, it was a drop from legendary status to something much less impressive.
A lifestyle, showing the people how I live. Now, I know you guys see me on the regular talking about real estate. Well, lately, I purchased 62 apartment buildings in New York City. And what I need you guys to do, slide over and check out the photos. It's not all 62 buildings, it's a few buildings, but guess what? All the buildings belong to me. I don't have no partners. And all the retail down low on my buildings all belong to me.
The former head of Mayweather Promotions added another detail. He said Floyd overestimated how much his latest exhibition would bring in, counting on a huge payout that did not fully happen, according to Ellerby. That event ended up being the moment that briefly relieved the pressure. Without it, he said, the debt situation could have worsened, turning the fight from a show into a necessary way to manage the finances.
Guess what? You can do the same. It's all about making power moves.
Yeah,
And I'm pointing like this because all of them. We're in New York City right now. We're in Manhattan. That's what we do. Come
But Ellerby said the money Floyd made from the fight was much less than expected, around $20 to $25 million. That is still far below the huge amounts he supposedly owed in Dubai, which is why he is reportedly working to arrange another exhibition with Jake Paul. If Floyd cannot pay those debts, after all this time, the fallout could become serious very quickly. Still, as surprising as Ellerby's statements are, they do not match Floyd's public image. He keeps living a life of luxury and extravagance, appearing unaffected by the financial troubles happening behind the scenes.
all this money made. No partners. All by myself. For 1,000 apartments.
Many fans have criticized Leonard Ellerbe, calling him a traitor for revealing secrets about Floyd Mayweather since leaving Mayweather Promotions. But Ellerbe sees it differently. He says Floyd was the one who broke trust first. Before he even responded to Floyd's alleged mistakes, Ellerbe claims Floyd had already acted wrongly. After staying quiet for a time about Mayweather's debts and issues, he eventually chose to speak out. Since leaving the company, he has reportedly been tracking Floyd's actions and assets, and sharing important information with federal authorities, showing he is determined to hold Mayweather responsible.
But big news came down yesterday. Leonard Ellerbe no longer in at Mayweather Promotions. Seems like that's happened a couple times over the course of the years back, because I remember years ago I was thinking Richard Schaefer was going to take over, but now apparently that is happening. Thoughts on Leonard Ellerbe making his way out?
I think Leonard is still in a good position, and I don't think that.
Rick Glazer supported parts of the story. Floyd Mayweather's public appearances had led many to think the claims were exaggerated, or that he had managed to get out of trouble back in May. But Ellerbe says the situation is much more serious. He explains that Floyd was truly stuck in Dubai, and his release came with strict rules, including freezing all his bank accounts until the debt was fully paid. Ellerbe's position as former CEO of Mayweather Promotions gave him access to information even Gervin Davis did not know at the time. According to Ellerbe, Floyd may have returned to the US, but the hold in Dubai is not completely gone, and the financial pressure there still affects him heavily.
It's just time for him to move on.
Of course, Leonard is very wrapped up in PBC type stuff here with this promotion and everything that they do. Do you think that played any part in him leaving Mayweather Promotions?
I guess it could have played a part. I mean, if you're in between promotions, you're working with one and not working with.
Although Ellerbe did not go into every detail about Floyd Mayweather's detainment, a number of recent leaks had already sparked rumors among boxing fans. Ellerby said Floyd was reportedly given a large amount of cash at a casino, but lost it all in one gambling session. Since Dubai does not have legal public casinos, it is believed this happened in a private location. The consequences were serious. Officials reportedly surrounded Floyd's private jet, and with his bank accounts frozen, the cash he had was useless at the airport.
But I don't think there was no, like I said, I don't think there was no animosity or anything, because even Floyd always spoke as, he would always say that, when Al Heyman has fights, because he can always get his fighters on Al Heyman's shows.
I mean, do you think it was a little difficult for Leonard to be in a tough spot, because obviously very close to Tank?
Floyd Mayweather's situation in Dubai reportedly let him move around the country and live in luxury, but he was not allowed to leave. To make sure of this, Dubai authorities allegedly kept security around his private jet to stop any escape attempts. Rumors say Floyd owes a huge amount, possibly hundreds of millions, forcing him to pay over $20 million a month just to reduce the debt. Despite this, Ellerby says he kept living extravagantly, adding even more obligations instead of making smarter choices. Dubai is known for strictly enforcing debts, especially for foreigners, and often keeps Americans there until they pay in full. Media coverage on the matter stayed limited, and even the White House remained quiet. Even with Floyd's recent controversies, Ellerby's statements show him as financially unreliable, supporting earlier claims by Gervin Davis that he was essentially being held hostage. What makes it more striking is that Ellerby, who was usually private about Floyd, never shared any of this publicly until now.
Floyd and Tank had their ups and downs, so mostly downs recently, so do you think that was...
Yeah, that makes it tough. That makes it where, he basically, because a lot of times friends want you to pick sides. But, Leonard's smart enough.
Since leaving Mayweather Promotions, Leonard Ellerbe has moved into a completely new field. His first step into the growing world of women's college basketball already showed results on Monday morning in State College, Pennsylvania. Ellerby attended a press conference to announce that one of his signees was transferring to Big Ten rival Penn State. In this role, he acts as an advisor for McMiller, managing nil deals and guiding through the complex college sports system. Ellerby spent 17 years as the face of Mayweather Promotions before parting ways with Floyd last June. During that time, he was key in promoting every one of Mayweather's pay-per-view events, including the huge 2015 fight against Manny Pacquiao at the MGM Grand Garden Arena in Las Vegas, a match that secured Mayweather's status as an undefeated 5-division champion.
Just kept it business.
It seems like Mayweather Promotions has kind of, over the last few years, not had the place of prominence that it had previously. Do you think that was part of it too, or it seemed like it's kind of more of an afterthought at this point?
The Mayweather-Pacquiao fight was more than just a show. It was a financial powerhouse, bringing in over $600 million and breaking U.S. pay-per-view records with about 4.4 million buys. Behind the glamour, however, Ellerby got caught in issues that eventually led to his exit. Floyd Mayweather officially announced Ellerby's departure on Instagram, and leadership of Mayweather Promotions has since gone to Richard Schaefer, the former CEO of Golden Boy Promotions. Fans had plenty to say about the change. One wrote, "It's about time. People defended him for years without question, and some may still not see it, but I have said for a long time that just because he promoted Tank, everyone blindly admired him."
No idea. But, so basically, if you're not getting work,
Floyd initially announced the news solely.
The Mayweather-Pacquiao fight was more than just a show. It was a financial powerhouse, bringing in over $600 million and breaking U.S. pay-per-view records with about 4.4 million buys. Behind the glamour, however, Ellerby got caught in issues that eventually led to his exit. Floyd Mayweather officially announced Ellerby's departure on Instagram, and leadership of Mayweather Promotions has since gone to Richard Schaefer, the former CEO of Golden Boy Promotions. Fans had plenty to say about the change. One wrote, "It's about time. People defended him for years without question, and some may still not see it, but I have said for a long time that just because he promoted Tank, everyone blindly admired him."